It is Hump Day, the 9th of November, 2022. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Take a look at the weather headlines. We do have some milder temps on the way ahead of our tropical storm. That storm could bring us some downpours and gusty winds, especially overnight Friday night, we think. And then some below normal temperatures following that storm as we get into Sunday and early next week. It's been a cooler day out there today. Temperatures generally low 50s, although Provincetown at 48 degrees right now. So bit nippy out on the Cape. It is chilly across most of the east until you get down towards Georgia and especially Florida, where it's downright tropical down there, as you would expect ahead of our tropical storm. Look at the latest coordinates on Nicole. We do have 26.5 north, 77.3 west, winds at 70 miles per hour. The storm is moving to the west. It will cross the state of Florida later on tonight. We think about the midnight hour, and then slowly make its way up the coast as we go through the day on Thursday. Take a look at the satellite picture, and it really is looking more like a nor'easter more than anything else, but it is strengthening a bit this afternoon, looking a little better organized, especially near that center. We do see some lightning firing off offshore, all signs of a strengthening system that is approaching the Florida coastline. And because of that, hurricane warnings are in effect right now from about West Palm Beach north to Daytona Beach. North and south of there, tropical storm warnings are in effect, and also tropical storm warnings as we get to the west coast, really from Cape Coral all the way up to Tallahassee, and that does include the Tampa metropolitan area. So while we have our tropical storm / weak hurricane going on down off the Florida coast, we have a blizzard that is forming in the northern plains, and wouldn't you know it, both of these systems are heading towards New England. We don't have a blizzard coming here, but we do have a storm front that's going to be moving through here again later Friday into early Saturday. Not tomorrow, though. Tomorrow we have the calm before the storm, if you will. All of that heavy weather back to our south and also to our west. You can see as we get back towards the Great Lakes, snow on the map, indicative of some colder air that is headed our way. But not tomorrow, and that's important because we have a football game going on tomorrow evening at the regional, 6 o'clock over at Bridgewater Rainham. I think it's going to be a decent night for some football. Kickoff temperatures right around the mid-50s, and they only really drop to about the low 50s by the fourth quarter. Now for the parade on Friday, 10 a.m. in West Bridgewater this year. The parade kicks off as you're gathering in the morning. I think you're okay, and there's going to be some clouds around, but otherwise not really bad day at all. Temperatures generally about 55 to 60-ish, and then as we get over to the gazebo a little after 11 for the ceremony, temperatures will be warming to the mid-60s. So a decent day for a parade. Now, how about our Cranberry Bowl on Saturday? I think you're going to luck out there too, because a lot of the stormy weather, if we see it, will really be Friday night into early Saturday. So by the time we get to kickoff for the Cranberry Bowl on Saturday, yeah, we'll leave the risk of maybe a little bit of rain in there, but I think most of that will be long gone. It will be windy, though, and still warm. Temperatures really between 65 and 70 for kickoff. Now, those temperatures will be dropping as we go through the afternoon, so we'll probably be falling back to the upper 50s by the time we get to the end of the game. All right, let's take a look at the forecast then for tonight. It's a mostly clear night out there. Temperatures generally in the mid-30s for lows. And then advancing now to Friday again for our parade. Any of our events here early day on Friday seem fine for Veterans Day. It's really later Friday evening. That's where the rains come in. Starts to get pretty gusty here overnight Friday night into Saturday morning. And then we start to clear out. And then notice our highs. Sunday, a high of 52, and Monday, a high of 47 degrees. So some colder air headed our way for next week. Enjoy your weekend, everybody.